Alright, you guys read the title of today's video. I'm not gonna waste your time, really. Yeah, Matt Ryan. He's an Indianapolis Colt now. I mean, we just had another quarterback move. I mean, we've had Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson move already. Now we got Matt Ryan, so another major quarterback, that's traded. And I mean, there's probably gonna be like a few more. Like, I'm pretty sure Baker Mayfield, he's gonna get traded, so that's something. But yeah, like we're here to talk about Matt Ryan. So yeah, Matt Ryan. He just got traded to the Indianapolis Colts, as I said before, and going into the trade details, the Indianapolis Colts, they get Matt Ryan, and the Atlanta Falcons, they get a third round pick. And I like this trade for both sides. I really do. Going over the Colts side first, I'm gonna give them an A minus. I like this trade a lot for them. Like when Carson Wentz got traded. Oh yeah, by the way, when it comes to like major quarterbacks that got traded this offseason, Carson Wentz was a name I forgot to mention. But yeah, anyways, when Carson Wentz got traded, a lot of Colts fans, they rejoiced, and I mean, they love to shit on Carson Wentz. And I mean, yeah, like, I mean, the way I was feeling about the trade, I mean, you guys can watch the reaction video if you guys want to, but yeah, I mean, I can't lie, like, even though a lot of Colts fans were rejoicing and all, and like, they were shitting on Carson Wentz, I mean, you got to keep in mind, the guy, he did provide them with stability at the quarterback position, and trading him away, like, at the time, it was really uncertain about who the Colts' next quarterback would be. Like, I was really doubtful. Like, were they going to have to settle with, like, a Jimmy Garoppolo for a year? Like, that's a downgrade from Carson Wentz, and I know Colts fans watching this video are going to, start to beg to differ with me, but yes, that is a downgrade, okay? Jimmy Garoppolo, he's quite average, and yes, Carson Wentz, he had his bad moments, but he's not that bad of a quarterback at all. But I mean, that's besides the point. I really do like this trade a lot for the Indianapolis Colts because it gives them an answer at quarterback, and a pretty good one at that. Like Matt Ryan, I agree, this is not the same Matt Ryan from like 2016, 2018. This is not like the same, Matt Ryan, from those years. Like, there's no denying that over the past couple of years, he has, declined a little bit. I think part of it has to do with supporting cast, but he has declined nonetheless. But even then, Matt Ryan is still not that bad of a quarterback, Like, his arm really is not the best at this point anymore. It really is not the best, but he's still, he's still got pretty good accuracy and really not that bad of a quarterback. And I mean, here he's going to have a pretty solid supporting cast, great run game, and so he won't have to carry an offense. And along with that, he does have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, Now, my only issue with with this trade, is that, I mean, the Colts, they still do need to find another pass catcher outside of Michael Pittman Jr., so I think they should draft a receiver. I mean, we still got free agency going, we still have free agency, active, so I mean, maybe the Colts do, pick up like a pass-catching tight end, if there's any on the market. I can't remember, like everyone's names when it comes to like free agent tight ends, but maybe they do add some pass catchers, in free agency. But I really do hope that they do add some in the draft, for their sake, because if they do that, if they add a few good pass catchers like that Colts team, it's gonna be pretty good, So I really do like this trade a lot for Indianapolis. Then we got the Atlanta Falcons side of this, and I think this is also a solid move for the Atlanta Falcons, Now, I do know that they inherit, like, some dead cap and, shit, but, I mean, I think it is worth it, yeah, to, like, kind of finally start this rebuild, I'm glad they traded Matt Ryan and finally decided to rebuild, and I'm going to give them like a B to like a B minus, B plus, Like, I know some people might argue that they could have gotten like a little bit more, and like, yeah, maybe that's true, but like, you got to keep in mind Matt Ryan's age and the fact that he has declined, a little bit, to the point where, like, yeah, I mean, he really is not as good as he once was. But even then, third round pick, I think that's solid compensation, and they did just sign Marcus Mariota, right after it. So, I mean, it is rebuild time for the Atlanta Falcons, and I don't think Marcus Mariota is going to be their answer at quarterback. I have no clue who the answer at quarterback is going to be, but I really do. Again, I really like this move for the Falcons because, I mean, for a long time, they were just stuck in purgatory, they were trying to be good and all, but they just couldn't, and I mean, it got kind of annoying. I was just like, getting so I was just asking for the Falcons to rebuild, and they finally did it, like trading Matt Ryan, it ushers in basically a new era. So I really like this trade for both sides, but I mean, aside from that, that's kind of all I gotta say. I mean, thank you guys so much for watching. Really does mean a lot to me. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, do all of that. But yeah, without further ado, I'm out, you guys.